let us see what's going on here. Ring a ring. Let me do this and hello, hello.
What is going on, Alan? How are you doing?
Not bad, not bad. You?
I'm doing pretty good. Not a bad Tuesday. It's hot, hotter than hell. I live in Texas, so.
Oh no.
Oh
I hear
yeah.
everything's big in Texas.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. Not bad. It's
Ugh.
I'm in this tiny little country town right now. It's a Texas A&M University, so. Which honestly, I should I'm not utilizing because they got college teams now, right?
Mm-hmm. Say again?
Where do you go to school?
I graduated Georgia Tech.
Okay. Yeah, so they I mean, did you ever mess around with the collegiate law
Oh
stuff?
yeah, A&M was our like semi-rival. They
Yeah.
like knocked us out in an important year,
Dude,
and then we knocked them out the next
what
year
was
after.
crazy is that like so I back when I was a like filthy like gold player or something a while ago, back when I was like getting into playing and stuff, I was a waiter and I served the team.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh my, I mean, it was very eye-opening because it's like, holy crap, these guys are all like Challenger Master, or this is before Masters.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, holy crap, and I'm like waiting on them, this is great. It was crazy to me because they were all like not really concerned about League. They were like, nah, we're all just going into our fields after this. I'm like, what the hell, guys, you could be making some...
Yeah, that league wasn't really a thing back then. You know, like after you graduate.
Yeah, it got like it wasn't a couple years ago. It wasn't nearly as big. I wonder if they're regretting that or not. I don't know. Working world's its own thing. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I chose to go get a real job and stuff and start making money, and then I just always feel like I want to be playing League. I don't know. It's weird.
That's so funny. I'm starting to think the other way around.
That's what I thought too. I was like, you know what? It's a lot better idea just to go get a job and be professional, which is nice. It's nice to have money and stuff and know that I'm like safe and not have to worry about any of that. But
Fucking
then it's
bills and
all like,
shit. You know, what can I eat
yeah,
tonight?
yeah, no, exactly. But I mean, here I am in my office paying for coaching, like, so. Anyway,
Well, I guess.
today should be a little pretty short. So with
All
the
right.
weekly thing, what I'm finding is I only probably get about like 20, 30 games in between coachings.
Okay, that's good.
So I think I don't know. I haven't checked out the OPGG, but the main thing is I want to look at Twitch. I've started playing more Twitch. I've stopped playing Quinn just because like late game fall off, even with bruisers and stuff. I feel like I can't do anything. So Twitch, and then what we're gonna look at with the Twitch is like early game, because if I don't feed early on Twitch, game's over. Like I carry it. If
Nice.
I have a really rough laning phase on Twitch, it's a toss up. With Kaisa, it's the opposite. Kaisa, I know how to play super safe early most of the time, and the late game, whether I'm fed or not, is a toss up to me. And that might just be because I'm thinking it's because I don't know how to team fight as a short range ADC compared to like
Right.
the Jinx experience and Twitch experience and COG experience I've got. And then the brand, I've only played a couple games of brand. I've been playing some Morg. Morg also feels the same, where if I don't have like really strong carry mid, top, or jungle, then Morg's not necessarily a really good pick because it don't have like a lot of damage late. But brand is disgusting. So
Dude, brand OP, man.
brand is so gross. So with the
Interesting,
brand game, I
interesting.
want to look at that one shortly just to make sure, because I'm getting like flamed for farming too much when the team's trying to do stuff. So I need your opinion
Oh,
on that.
really? Interesting. All right, we can take a look at that first, right?
So this is going to be quick. Just I want macro mid game. The early game isn't really that important.
So let's say, can you refresh me on what we had you work on last week, or I
Yeah,
guess this
so
week?
the points were not doing anything until I push out waves. Waves top priority, and then not taking fights where it's lower numbers. So count the numbers before I take a fight.
Okay, okay, that's good. So in this picture, right?
Yeah, I came top because I saw that there was a wave pushing to us.
Right. So this is good. So is there anything you did wrong here?
This is
What do
what
you
I'm
think?
getting bitched at by my Zed.
You
Because
think?
they're
Look at
all
this
like
picture.
jumping bot to fight.
Is there something? Did you do anything wrong? What do you think?
If I noticed all the ones bottom, I should have just gone straight to the wave instead of going to Krugs. What do you think?
I think doing Krugs is fine because
It's a fast river.
right? Yeah, it's coming back to you, so you might as well maximize your income, right? While we're waiting. So this is good, right? Just looking at this picture here, you know, do you think you're doing anything wrong?
I don't think so.
I agree.
Okay.
It's just you're okay. Well, they had a 4v4 bot, they lost, nothing you could have done. So you just clear this wave. And it's not like it's 4v5, the Ezreal's right here, right? This guy would have to have TP or something and TP bot or something. I don't know. It's really strange. So I don't know why you get blamed for this, but you just mute whoever said that because they have no idea what they're smoking, right?
Yeah.
It's just that someone fucked up and then they all died to Katarina and then they're trying to scapegoat you, but they died 4v4, so.
Yeah, and that's what I'm not really worried about what other people say. I played a lot of ranked, but I want to make sure that I'm also not making the this was bad. This is bad.
Right. What's wrong with this picture?
Well, first off, I didn't clear the bush, and then second, more numbers.
Right. So if the idea here is you have to one shot someone if you want to do this.
Yeah, and
so can you
I can definitely one shot someone at this point, but the issue is
it's just straight wooded, right? So
exactly. I need to make sure that if
I'm you need
stuff, I need to clear it.
What item do you need in order to do something like that?
Sweeper or a pink.
Right. Yeah, you need a pink ward. You don't really get sweeper as a bot lane person, but I can't do this.
If I'm playing a bot lane mage, should I be going blue trinket or what?
Blue trinket is good. Yellow trinket is good. It's basically the idea is the reason why you get blue trinket is because let's say they're doing Baron and you can't check because you have middle range, whatever. You're gonna die if you face check. So you blue trinket it, and then at that moment you know if they're doing Baron or not, right? So if your team has no blue trinket is very good. Otherwise, yellow trinket is always great, right? Getting more wards out. And red trinket, what happens if you use your sweeper? It's really hard for you to clear stuff. You can't really clear as fast, so you don't really care about red trinket.
Another question on the brand stuff. As far as builds go, when do I prioritize? So am I supposed to go Ludens first every time?
Yeah, I never go Ludens. Some players might disagree, but the Rallies is just too OP, I think, if you get it. And right, no, you don't have to necessarily get Leandris. I actually made a mistake buying Leandris last game that my top laner pointed out. But Leandris is like you want to burn the front line, right? So what if they have no tanks? Should you buy Leandris?
I guess not, because it's
right. You would rather get like a Void Staff, or you'd rather get like a Zanya's, depending on what they have, right? Doesn't make sense, right? Logically speaking. And then the reason why we want something like the Oblivion Orb first or your Boots first is because if you have Magic Penetration, you're basically doing true damage to them early mid game, and that's like insane, right? If you want, Rallies is OP against melee, so. Yeah, don't get Ludens. No. You want Oblivion Orb into Rallies or just straight Rallies, and you want to get Boots as fast as possible as well. So anything like that. So okay, sure, we're going top. You can try it. This is a good luck. You're not gonna really want to do this though. Okay, you guys can get away with it. Oh shit, you're all dead. Oh, you have flash. Maybe you can get out. But you definitely want to run. All right. So what's the problem here? Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Right here.
So first thing, is numbers.
That's it,
anti-CC right? Is bottom, so more like the whole thing that stops their engage.
You don't really want to worry about that. That's pretty much irrelevant, right? The only thing you really care about is how many people are here, and then you stop there, right? If you want to do something like this, and they're gonna engage on you, and you say I'm gonna bait with my flash, you need even numbers, right? Or maybe if you're like gonna one shot someone after you flash, maybe like 4v5, but this is just 3v5, 100% loss. There's nothing you can really do here, right?
I almost want to say we actually win this.
Right, but you look at how lucky this is. Like this doesn't make sense, right?
My flash and then like everything's bad.
Check it out.
Did I stun cat or no?
Right here. Anything like Xin flashing after this gives her a reset. Anything like Aatrox not missing anything gives her a reset, right? There's no way this wins, right? So it doesn't really make sense to go for something like this, right? I would say you got the same problems before. It's just this is how you lose games for sure, right? Like you guys didn't even win this. You could even say something like Katarina got a few more kills. This is how. Oh yeah, see, I don't know what's going on, but this is definitely not a good result most of the time. Okay, like there's no way. Oh, here, yeah,
Side,
some shit like that is just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Okay, no 4v5s. Never, 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 never. It's actually exactly how I lost my last game when we had like a 5k goal lead.
In that situation, because
Alright,
I want
let's
to
take a
pressure
look.
so that since Zed's splitting, I want to pressure so we do bring people up here so they don't just collapse on Zed, or whichever one they choose to fight, we can just back off and we can get an objective. I mean, that,
Sure.
I understand the basics of splitting. So when do I need to realize I need to back up? Like,
And you don't see them, right?
Yeah. Is that it?
So how can they engage on you over here?
Right here from the right. So I'm waiting for the 6 seconds for my blue trinket to come up.
Right.
So
but they're already here is the thing.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Anything like Aatrox is standing here, he cues you, and then I think you died at Lux binding, right? It's just if they can engage on you, this angle, maybe like I don't know here. If it's possible, then it's happening, right?
Okay.
It's just if it's like
so if we
you even
like 10 feet or whatever, like one screen, it would have been good.
Right, you don't have to hit. You don't have to hit this. You just stand up here, right?
Yeah.
Isn't the whole point that you're trying to make sure that Zed is just 1v1 or something like that? So you just stand here and see what happens bot, and then Zed will find people. And okay, what happens if they don't show? Then your minions are just hitting the tower for free.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to do anything. You guys are just getting engaged on. So it's just 3v5. You just know what you guys should win. You guys kind of get away with it, but it's kind of how you. That's definitely what you don't want to do, right?
Yeah, and I think Zed got a turret bottom or something. I don't know. I don't remember. No, the turret.
Right. If you want to do something like that, it had to be super specific. Like they're only engages Alistar, and we're gonna flash his combo or something like that, and then you can win. But there's no real way to outplay Katarina. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just done. There's just nothing you can do.
And hit the stun as soon as she starts.
Oh,
So,
what is going on here?
Fight here with the team.
Right. This is 4v5, right?
No, I think it's either 4v5 or something.
4v4. Because Ezreal is down there. Wait, how do you guys lose this?
Because
Katarina.
In such a good position. Like,
you gotta run.
That checkpoint.
Oh, you're fucking dead. That's so sad. Oh wait, you kill him. Hell yeah. Okay, that was fine. You played that fine.
It's still not that great. Like, nothing. I don't think I could have positioned better in it. But it's bad because we took a fight in such a small area with limited vision.
No, this is pretty good, right? You would say that this is you play this fine. There's nothing really wrong here, right? Statistically speaking, you guys are gonna win that. So they're chasing you, and you're just kiting. So you almost died because she's super big, but since it was like a good fight, you guys still won, right? If she was, maybe another few kills, you might have died, but I think it's good, right? You take that fight, you're gonna win 90% of the time, so that's fine, right? Hit the closest guy as a brand, you're winning the game. So as long as you don't do 4v5, you guys are happy. Okay, this is 4v5, you just run. Oh wait, never mind, this is 4v4. Ezreal's dead.
Yeah.
But I don't see how you can walk in here. Oh yeah, you can just stand over here and just ulti someone. Okay, this is winning, easy. That's it. That's all you have to do.
It was.
You just press Q. It's so stupid, right?
No.
Oh, it didn't even matter. You missed the stun. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, you just fast forward. Sure. You can, okay, hold on. What happened here?
Thing. I go top to take this massive wave, and then.
Right. So this is a discussion on winning harder. Okay. So most of League right now is can you win the fight? Right. It's very based around 4v5, 5v4, chasing whatnot, missing abilities, and then the other parts of it are after the fight is over. So if you guys if you guys lost, how can you stop them from getting stuff? And if you won, what's the best thing you can get? Right. So this is not something you really need to worry about right now. All you care about is winning fights, because as long as you win every single fight, you can't lose the game. But something like, what can you get here? What do you think?
So mid wave, top wave. Top wave's bigger.
Is there anything better you can get besides just waves?
I don't think that I can get Baron with just Darius.
Okay, true. You can't Baron.
Maybe mid turret.
Right, you could get mid tower, right? How do you know?
Because I've got 25 seconds to push it down, and I hit turrets like a brick.
Right.
I think I did 700 damage in auto to the Nexus.
Right. You could say you don't even care about Lux spawning. It's just Xin spawning, right? Yeah. So you got so much time. You guys can definitely push down mid, right? Okay. You would say that would be the right choice.
Gold efficient than taking. Oh, maybe I did, or I pushed it in and then I went to take top.
Right. So I think that's fine, right? We got the money. We didn't really have to hit tower, so you made the right call here. But when we talk about aiming towers versus getting waves, it really depends on what the tower is, right? Let's say there are 50 minions. There are 50 minions top versus like the mid tower. I guess you just get the 50 minions, right? But let's say
it'll disappear. The turret gold is still gonna be there. Right?
That's one way of thinking about it. If you're winning, if you're 10k above, that's how you think about it. But if you're even or anything close to even, you want the tower, right?
In this
Because
10k above, games get thrown left and right.
Yeah. Especially with like bounties and stuff. But usually you want to go for tower, right? If you can get the tower, tower is always going to be winning, right? Same thing with Inferno Dragon, same thing with Baron, right? Okay, I don't know what's going on, but Yukon just died. All you have to do is wait for him to spawn, sure. Fast forward, okay. Ezreal is busy clearing bots, so maybe this is okay. Fast forward. Sure, you guys can Baron. You definitely want pink wards, I think, is something that might help you out.
So
because
instead of the rod, and you talked about that last time too.
Right. It's just
don't win you the game.
You know, can Katarina kill you over the wall?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's pretend. Right. So how do you prevent that? Well, if she can see you is the condition, right? So what do you do? Put a pink ward here. It's impossible, right?
Yeah.
Automatically win. But you don't know if there's a ward here or not because there's no pink, right? Is the problem. And let's say, you know, even in Baron fights, what if it's jungle versus jungle? You can put a pink down to stop them from stealing, right? So yeah, definitely want pink wards. Getting these extra damage doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, you can't kill this guy.
No, watch this.
Ulti first, maybe.
I was thinking that I'm like thinking in my head. I'm like, is there any?
Oh, E ulti first. Yeah.
So what would you do? E ulti.
E ulti and then E ulti Q. Otherwise, you're just dying.
Because the whole
That's
time
it.
I'm like,
Oh, you got him.
I can't do it.
I
I didn't want to chance it because I got 16 stacks on my Magi's, and I was like, this could be a big throw. This could not, because I'm a huge shutdown at this point.
Yeah, it's good luck, but it's
talk about it.
Right. It's better. It's better to Yeah, it's better to not go for that if you're not sure, right? If you couldn't come up with a plan, you can't execute.
Like, I don't know brand. Like, I've played very little brand, so.
This is just an idea of it's just a question of you ask yourself, if I stun her, do I win?
Yeah.
And then the answer is yes, in my opinion, because you can kill her before she's Zanya's, right? So and then the next question is, how do I stun her? And then she has Banshees, right? So something like ulti could work, right?
Okay.
But E ulti is better because it's gonna bounce back to her. If you ulti E, it might not. It's gonna bounce to a minion, most likely, because if they're on fire, the bounce is gonna make
W and the W increase.
Yeah, exactly. So that's you would say that's 100% kill. But if you couldn't figure it out, then it's fine to not go for it because you're just gonna die if you can't figure it out.
Yeah, big risk. And the reward isn't that great.
Right. Okay. Hold up. So you guys got tower, sure. There's no real need to go dragon here, right? Why is that?
That's what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going with this actually. I think I just cleared a ward and then I decided to. I don't know.
Right. You need to be with your team because it looks like they're trying to defend and you guys can fight. So you go for dragon if it's up, right? But it just wasn't up. Oh, what is going on here?
She messes that up and starts getting, you know.
We going in. It's fine.
Bad.
Just aim Katarina and you win. Oh, okay. You guys are all dying if you're not careful.
Yeah, I'm trying to be safe.
Sure, do dragon. Sure, that's fine. You can run top. Doesn't matter. You guys are just winning. I don't know why they're mid, but you got to backping that if you're top, right?
Yeah. That's that's you. About being.
This is 45 straight up. Okay. Wukong is getting some good value. Okay. Oh, you're all dead. Oh, the resets are coming in. Oh shit. Never mind. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It was good. You guys are so far ahead. You guys could win 4v5. But when we look at this picture,
so
after you guys do dragon,
take that fat wave, or do you go with the team?
Whose job is it to get the wave?
It's whoever has TP.
Right. So do you have TP?
Darius isn't there. So
right. So
do I fill in for the person that should be doing it, or do I just sit with the team?
Do you need money to win the game anymore? I would say probably not. Right. So the idea here is TP should go if anyone goes, but TP's not going, don't go, right? Otherwise, here's the other one is just, okay, I'll go pick it up, and then everyone backs off because they're going to force. But the problem with that is that the trade-off is you gave them time to inhib spawn, and you lost Baron time. And the pros are you got a lot of money, but you don't need any more money. So if you're like struggling Twitch or something, this could be worth. But there's no way. It doesn't make sense, right? You guys, you don't need the money anymore. The other one is you're afraid that they're gonna TP and backdoor, but I don't think that's really possible in this scenario, right? So as it isn't. I would say you just go mid and say TP go top, or let's just 5-man run it down mid, right? Anything like that makes more sense, I would say.
So if we're ahead, I know we can win the 5v5, but if I do need gold in order to like.
Right, you spam back ping and say we need to do this, right?
Yeah, this was bad.
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, Katarina's coming. You guys are. Oh, this is not worth.
What screwed me. Yeah.
Oh shit! You guys are all dead. So how do you know you can't do this? You just can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. You actually just can't get the inhibitor no matter what you do. So that's just like you haven't played Brand before, so right? Not as much. So now you know.
Hitting for 400 to hit, and I'm just like.
Yeah, and then even if she hit this, even if she had hit this, it doesn't make. There's no way, right? There's no way this works. Yeah, there's no way, and it's like. You don't need this inhibitor to win the game. You're just giving Katarina more shutdown gold, right? So I think it also makes no sense to go for it. But now you know how much damage you do, I would say, right? If it's close, don't go for it unless you guys are literally like getting outscaled or something and you're super desperate. But see, the reason why it's important to not important for stuff like that to not happen is because when you die, what's the next step? Your team dies 3v5, right? Yeah. This is literally what's happening right now. Look at Zed and Wukong. The next thing that's going to happen is Zed's going to try and kill someone, gets killed. Okay, now we have to wait for him to spawn. You guys go mid, and then you get dove, and it's 4v5. Okay, now you guys are losing the game, right? So when in doubt, you don't want to do something like that, unless it's like there are certain exceptions, but usually speaking, you don't want to do that.
Got you. Okay, right. And that's we obviously win this game.
You just run it down, and then you win. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. So seems good. Yeah, in here it's just the ideas of the person who goes to the side lane is the guy with TP. Otherwise, spam back ping everyone. You go pick it up because no one has TP or something like that, right? Okay. That's the idea. But overall, it's pretty good, right? You just hit the closest guy, you're winning. Just one time you tried to do some interesting thing in their top side, and you didn't have a pink ward, so it didn't work. But beyond that, it looked pretty good overall, right?
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty clean for most of the game.
Agreed.
Definitely clean. Twitch. Like I said, I've been having a lot of good times with different builds, a lot of fun. I really like Twitch, feels good. If I get 2 items, the game's usually done. The biggest problem I have is laning phase. I absolutely think that if I can get through, like out of 10 games, if I can get through laning phase without getting absolutely wrecked, then my win rate will be like 80%.
So, is there anything wrong with your build in this game? Just straight up.
Against Gragas, I went with Blade of the Rune King into Runeans, which is what I do against tankier people.
Let's look at the lane. Let's look at the lane thing, the laning idea. So, what'd you start with in this lane?
I started with Thorn's Blade.
So what happens when you get hit?
When I get hit, I don't get lifesteal back, which I didn't realize that. I definitely should have gotten with the shield. But
right, so you just automatically lose lane because you have Thorn's Blade is the idea. Unless you dodge every single Zyra Q. So it's not possible, right? No, so here is just you started the wrong item and now you can't really do anything, right?
I think even if I would have had the shield though, it wouldn't there's.
Oh no, it makes a big difference.
But yeah, I know the shield makes a difference. I take it sometimes. But I think that there's definitely issues with the way I played this.
Right. We'll definitely see here. But as long as you are...
That's the other question too with all-in support. So let's say I had like a blitz rank. Should I still start shield?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Like, how reliable is it that you're going to land a hook and you can kill him before you get hit by a single spell?
What about Alistair?
Right, same thing, right? How are you going to do anything before level 3, right? Okay. What are the chances that you get hit before they can all in? And the answer is
high.
Like 90%. You're gonna get hit no matter what. And then they all in. You don't have enough HP to follow up, right? So that's kind of the idea. Is just Thorn's Shield is too consistent, right? Why would you ever try and go for some Thorn's Blade and then in an all in you get 6 hits? Okay, you got like 50 more damage, but if 50 damage meant the difference between you winning that fight, you did something wrong in the first place, right?
Okay.
All in should always win, even if let's say they have a Thorn's Blade, right? And you guys are all in, you have Thorn's Shield, you're gonna win the all in because your matchup is that much better. Like if 50 damage made the difference between the matchup, then the matchup wouldn't matter. You would say, right?
Okay.
So yeah, definitely Thorn's Shield when in doubt because you can't really do anything right now. But so let's talk about this part.
We basically me and the Rakan get 2v1'd like by the Zyra.
Right. So what happened here? What would you say?
I'm out of position.
Right.
I'm up. I should be back closer to my turret. I really don't like being close to the turret because it limits the amount my ability to dodge. right? When I've got a CC or when I've got a CS. But here,
Well, if you're standing here and she tries to poke you, what happens?
she's gonna get hit by the turret.
Right. Or
Yeah.
oh yeah, something like that. Or he's gonna find an easy catch and then she's dying, right? But when you're trying to, let's say they're in a poke lane, your number one goal is to dodge a poke. It's not to get the CS. You just no matter what, you're dodging poke. Otherwise, because if you get the CS and you don't dodge the poke, this happens and you can't get the CS anyways, right?
Yeah.
Later in the lane. So that's what your mindset should be in these kind of lanes. Is you just want to survive. Is get out with as much health as you can and without dying, and then you're doing good, right?
Which is
because
why I take TP in a lane like this.
Right.
Any get hit, I can come back.
Exactly. This would be a good TP lane. Any lane that's not they all in is a good TP lane, right? Yeah, it's just you just got hit is all you can really say. And because you got hit, and you don't have Thorn Shield, you can't do anything. So if you got hit and you had Thorn Shield, you could do something. But it's just a double whammy, right? There's just not much you can do. So when we look at these kind of situations, you say you would rather dodge her route than get the CS.
Okay.
And how do you know she's gonna throw a skill shot at you?
She walks up at me. Her cooldown's up.
Okay, is there a better reason?
I know she's gonna throw it at me when I go to CS.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So how do you bait it out? You pretend to go for it, and then you're just like, I'm joking. Yeah. Don't actually go for it, right? So that's kind of how you play around some skill shot ideas, right? Yeah, that's basically all this was, is that we got hit too much. So, but honestly, we haven't died yet, so it's not bad.
Like, that's the question.
So you practice by saying your number one priority is not CSing, is to dodge her abilities, right? Okay. And if you don't know how to dodge her abilities, then you have to go on a practice tool and play some Zara or something like that, right? Play some Blitz, play some Thresh, whatever it is.
Like,
doesn't matter what it is.
Be trading back, like from being in season 5, season 6, like it's always like don't take damage for free. But is there anything I can do against this?
So
like, he's not even close to the Xayah, so I can't even follow up. But like, what do I do?
When it comes to lane matchup ideas, right? Yeah. What do they want to do in the lane?
Poke catch, catch all in, right?
Right. We would say that Twitch Recon is catch all in, right? And then they're poke and catch, but they also have all in as well. Why is that?
Xayah burst.
Yeah, Xayah has all in, right? You can say she has guaranteed damage on her W because you can't dodge auto attacks, and she has a guaranteed E if she flashes on you because you can't dodge that. Okay. Theoretically, usually, I mean, maybe if you're crazy at mechanically, you can, but usually it's a low percentage chance to dodge that, right? So they're also all in. So what do you have to do is, what do you do in this lane then?
Just try and see us under turret. Like, is it just because Switch is so much weaker early game?
Right, it's just that you can't trade, right? And you can't do anything. You have to wait for Rakan to go first, right?
Yeah, either Rakan to catch them or...
That's it.
But that's the thing. Like, let's say... So here's the issue. If I've got a support, like this Rakan didn't do anything all laning phase, right? Which isn't... I've played enough ranked where I'm not, like, raging at my support. It's not his fault. Because I understand that if the only difference in this whole game was that you were playing Twitch instead of me, this would have been a win. Like, no doubt. So the thing is, like, what would you do in this laning phase instead? Get hit and then
you just last hit, right? You're just looking. Maybe you can look for an all in by going invisible after she misses, or
she's literally so far away from Xayah. Xayah can't follow up if I like attacked her. But the thing is, I get hit by the like snare and Q and all that stuff.
Right. So this is just like she's trying to root you. Maybe you could bait her and then have Rakan come in, but if you get hit, then it's just like then it's okay. Then it's just like, okay, we stopped. We don't try anything. We're just trying to last it here, right? I think this is fine. It's just if you had problems earlier, is because they're just poking you, and right now, we're not prioritizing dodging.
I'm at 48
right.
CS at 750. Literally not the worst game I've ever played. Earlier.
Right. You would say you're winning this because you're playing Twitch, right? And you're scaling. So you're happy with the way this lane is going, right? Is the idea. Oh, this is free. 6, so she just hit 6. You got on a run.
Yeah, and then I decided, I was like, uh-oh. I guess
maybe use ulti to trade for damage, but it's fine to not as well. Wait for a con 6 and you guys are winning, right? You guys force an all in because they can't dodge. Oh my god. Oh, he didn't have ulti. Yeah, you could just wait for Rakan level 6. But yeah, all you have to do is a change in mindset. Is make sure that no matter what, you're dodging first and not getting CS. Right?
Okay.
You don't want to get hit. And I think here is just the reason why it seemed like you were having problems is because you're trying to get CS. You try to choose the CS over getting hit, or you try to get the CS and not get hit at the same time. But it doesn't really work that way, right? Let's see. Fast forward. Oh wow. Okay, what happened here? This is free as hell. If Zai doesn't react to this in time, this is he just
like I'm wanting him to ult them so I can turn around.
he just went the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
You
You have to run, right? Oh, there it is. That's why you're winning, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
That's it. That's all you have to do. This is you. Then you guys have won. You guys have one lane. That's all you need to do. Oh, you try to come back. What's going on here? Oh, you're dead as fuck. Oh, you're still dead. Oh, okay, yeah. So it was good up until you died. So yeah, it's
you would have just taken that kill, backed, and then TP'd back to lane to take the CS.
right. So how do you know? Let's talk about this.
And
So
is there a way, okay, that's the other question. In this fight, the skirmish that happens right here, if you were playing as Twitch in this situation, would you have been able to kill both of them and then walk out?
of course not, right? You're just you're trying to get this one guy. Okay, so let's talk about engage ideas. I guess we'll just throw this in there because you may or may not have heard of it. But how did I know when I saw this that you had won if Zai didn't kill you right now?
Because her CC's used and Rakan's just gonna jump on her. I'm gonna have so much time to just wail on her. And
right. The engage is basically the idea of engage is if you engage and it wasn't good enough, and then they counter engage, you automatically lose. Right. So she engaged, and if you didn't die, it wasn't good enough, and then so they automatically lost. Right. Which is what happens next.
She
right.
She didn't get enough value.
Right.
First.
Value is they literally have to kill you. Right. Otherwise, it wasn't good enough. Most of the time they have to kill you. Sometimes it's acceptable or not, but that's it. And then you know once this fight is over, okay, how do you know you can't kill her?
Because I've got no HP. She still's old. Rakan's got no. Basically, our engage is done. Our CC's
right,
down.
and you just literally have no way to kill her too, right? It's just no E, no yeah. It's just this is just no way. So that's how you know you don't want to fight this. Is that you got what you wanted? There's nothing else to get, so you are happy just leaving because you can't do anything else after that, right? So yeah, that's just
which is definitely like I understand that mistake. Like, and that's the thing. Going through the videos, like I've played enough, but it was hard for me to find the right videos to show you because a lot of times I make mistakes that I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just making the mistake.
That's good. That's good. As long as you are able to recognize it,
yeah,
and it's something you need to work on, then that's good.
And I understand that this lane isn't my support's fault. Like, yeah, I'm going up against a really good a Zarya that can put a lot of pressure down, but ultimately, if I were a better player, I wouldn't let that pressure affect me. Like I'm taking cues like I wouldn't believe. So
I mean, it's fine to get hit sometimes. It's just make sure you know how she's doing it, right? Like this in this case, for example, right? It's just how do you play against skillshot CC supports, right? Or skillshot supports in general, right? How do you know that you want to run back to your tower?
Because she's walking up, I've got no way to get out. I don't have flash. Like
looking at the minion wave,
it's gonna push into me anyway.
You're right, and you know what can you accomplish by staying here?
The only reason would be guaranteeing that I get the CS and it doesn't get lost to turret. That's it. Which even
I mean, how do you guarantee this? There's no way you can guarantee the CS. I think, right?
Okay.
It's just there's no way, and you can last there on your tower, right? You know that 2 tower hits on a melee minion, you can hit it. 1 tower hit on a ranged minion, you can hit it. We don't really have a reason to stay here, and so we're not in a good spot. Is why we get caught here, right? Because this is the classic blitz thresh, Tom Kench. Doesn't matter what it is, you know. Those all-in supports with skill shots, not all-in supports, but catch supports with skill shots, like Morgana, right? This is the classic run it down, and then how do you get back to your tower, right? And the reason why they can do that is because you know the angle at which they can cut you off to your tower is shorter than you running back. Okay. If that makes any sense, right? They can run here, and then you can't get out from their skill shot, and you're done. So this is you just gotta wait out your tower, right? You gotta be patient. Don't try and like do anything crazy, because all you have to do is survive in this lane. You guys are outscaling them, like level 6 and past, or 1 item, 2 items. You guys are gonna be doing really well. So it's just a shift in mindset, right? It's just make sure that don't worry about the CS. You just need to make sure you need to not die. And sure, we push this out. Don't know where their jungler is. Sure, we can back off. All I have to do is just.
Also, the other thing too is like one Zaya R engage and I'm dead.
Depending on what you mean by that. What do you mean by that?
I think at this point.
Oh yeah, of course. We don't really have a need to fight her, right? Unless you see their jungle topside.
Up too hard.
Right. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we can help this. Maybe not. He's gonna ulti you.
Yeah, I'm betting on that.
You're dead as hell. All right, so what happened here?
So this is I'm trying to come up and do this fight, and then less numbers, so I start backing off.
Right. So this is always the first consideration, right?
Okay. So no, this is it. Rakan's there, and then at this point it's 2v2. So I'm like, okay, we can do this because they've already engaged. Rakan still has. I mean, he doesn't have his ulti, but I think we could fight this 2v2. Rakan backs out, so I'm like, okay, I need to leave.
Remember, how do we count numbers? In a fight.
What? How?
Like, how do you know how many people are at this fight?
Who I can see.
Right. So, how many people on your team is here?
3. Me.
And then how many do they have?
3. So the mid could.
Wait.
LeBlanc could come down, right?
Yeah. She counts, right?
Yeah. So 4.
Yeah, they have 4. So straight up, this is not working.
That still counts if it's like LeBlanc's in mid. I mean,
yeah. Basically, someone counts if they can get here in time. And the shortcut I use is if they're 1 lane away. So mid lane is 1 lane away, right? Okay. There are exceptions like maybe the fight is so fast they have to be closer, but most of the time, not most of the time, it's going to be 1 lane away. So LeBlanc's here, 4v3, automatic loss. You don't want to fight, right? Okay. So unless you saw something crazy like AP Gragas ulti these 2 guys and then they're 1 hit and you walk up and 1 hit them, right? I don't think anything crazy, right? So you just want to run. And the problem here is that we kind of didn't run, right? Yeah. And you're gonna die no matter what you do here. Like fast forward, LeBlanc's gonna kill you, right? Doesn't matter. The reason is just same thing. It's just numbers disadvantage. So seems like out of the 2 replays so far, sure we died in lane because we got hit by a skill shot, but overall, it shouldn't make that much of a difference. I think it's just the mid game. Whenever you do something and you have less people, it never works. Yeah. Right? It's literally never gonna work. I promise you. You have to for it to work, it has to be extremely well planned out with 0 counterplay, and then it can work, right? Something like 5-man Rakan ult into a 5-man Orianna ult or something crazy like that. Otherwise, you just never want to 4v5, right? Here, this is 5v4. You guys are automatically winning. All you do is not insta-die and you win. So if you can start a fight like Blade of the Ring King here, you could win, for example, right?
I mean, I think I'd get instantly melted.
By who? Right, so what you do is you stand here, choose an ability on the wave, you throw a cask, and you guys won.
Okay.
So that's how you do it, is you find a way to start a fight, but you don't instantly die. Right. Okay. Another good way is maybe you're hiding in a bush and they check and then you pretend to run away. They're going to chase you, right? Something like that. So here, if you're afraid of QR on LeBlanc, then you just stand here and you wait for it, right? But the idea is the idea is that you want to fight. Right. So here, if we had stopped her from running away, you guys are definitely getting something here, I think. You're either killing her or you're getting her ulti. So it's just the idea of, who has more people. That's all you really need to work on, it looks like, is more people is winning. So you wanna make something happen. Oh, that's awkward. How did she get there?
I don't know. She was in the
whole time. No. She ran in here. She ran in this way, right? No. You can't see it because we cleared the minions like this. If that makes any sense. Like you can't see that little
this one
part joining it. But yeah. Okay, this is not man disadvantage, but we got one shot by something that's gonna kill us. So we lost track of her, but that's awkward because your team's gonna lose this fight, right? You guys would have won if we had none, I would say. All right, but it's just numbers advantage idea is the big thing you want to take a look at, because that's what's losing your. It's kind of like changing the game. That changes the game the most, if that makes any sense. Right. Has the most game impact.
In these situations, because I'm like leaving, it's 20 minutes. I'm 1-4. Teams sort of is still pretty even. Like, what do you? I know I need to prioritize farm so that I can be relevant late game. Like 2 items and it'll be pretty helpful. But what do you like? Do you just AFK farm the whole time or what?
Right. You're gonna push until you see something better. and that's exactly what you're doing. So this is good, right? And remember that the instant that they leave, right, the instant that your counterpart leaves, you got to back ping, because if they get engaged on for no reason, they're dying, right? So that's not good. But this is good, right? You just want to push and you're happy, and then say you can't fight her, okay, you back off, right? Oh, maybe you can find something better, like right now, then you come help. Oh, Jesus, you can still kill her though. So 3 hits, she dies. Very nice, easy. You can even do something like go by here because Rakan's here. 2v1, so that's how you know, right?
Yeah,
I think.
Well, I think we die here though. I'm not even joking.
Right, but we. Okay, fair, but.
Right.
Right, the idea is correct. Right, this is you actually winning this. Right, there's no way you can. There's really no way you can lose unless they have something insane. Right.
For some reason I thought Zara showed up. This was like days ago.
All right, so the big idea is you need to. I would say just from these two is just look at your map always. Whenever this is the thing is whenever champions are in range to hit each other, your first consideration is look at the map. That's all you care about. And win or lose a fight, you get caught, doesn't matter. All you care about right now is making sure you know what's going on the map, right? Okay, we can look at this. I don't know what happened here, but
this was mechanically trash. So I didn't want to fight her right there and take aggro because I don't think Rakan didn't have aggro yet, so I couldn't hit her while he was there. Or he gets it late.
You'd want to like stand here, right?
Okay.
And then just wait and just stand around, and then they're gonna hit her. So it was just strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry about that either. We don't care about that right now, right?
Yeah.
It's just dive gone wrong. It's just in a dive, you want to make sure that yes, it's good that you want to wait for Rakan to take aggro, so this is really good. It's just where do you wait in a safe spot, right?
Okay.
I think you're just like in her face for some reason. It didn't really make sense. So, and of course, we got hit by the second route somehow. She had a second route. It took so long as the second route. But yeah, you can say something like, okay, it was strange that Rakan missed stuff, but we didn't have to run into the tower to make that happen, right?
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that I was thinking she'd kite backwards, like try to run to a teammate.
Right, and then I would say you just let her go because you don't know how to dodge the route yet, right? Or maybe you're ready to commit flash or something like that. Okay, this should be fine even if you die, right? Why is that?
Because numbers.
That's it. That's all right. Yeah, exactly. That's all you have to. That's all you have to worry about. That's all you care about. Is numbers, winning. Even if you died, look. Even if you died, you guys, your team just won the fight, right? Yeah, I don't know, but that's the biggest idea that you want to work on. See if you can do that, like before, like throw the cask on Zaya or start a fight in your tower, right? Anything like that, and you have more people, you're gonna win every time. I promise. The only time you're not gonna win is if you do that and Wukong one shots you, or you do that and LeBlanc one shots you, or literally anything relating to one shot, right? That's the only time it's not gonna work. So that's the biggest idea you want to work on is just anytime there's a fight happening, look at the map. You know what's going on. Okay, push this out. Very good. You're running mid. Okay, I think this is good. Trying to defend Rift. Oh, LeBlanc's bot. You're gonna start a fight, right? That's all you care about. So here, run up, play the ranking Zara, walk away.
So that's the thing. Can I like as Twitch? Can I do those things? If I
of course.
She just rooted. Can I engage a fight that way?
Right. You just run up and play the ranking. What's gonna happen next?
The idea is just that my current mindset is wait until someone engages, be in a safe position, press R.
Okay, that's for your standard 5v5, right? But if you can get more, you know, like if we're trying to start a fight, this is not 5v5. This is 5v4, right?
I don't have flash, and then Jarvan's gonna. If I get mispositioned, Jarvan's instantly gonna blow me up.
I mean, it's good that you're looking out for it, right? But remember that because it's 4v5, 5v4.
Even if I die.
Right. As long as you're not getting one shot, your team is gonna win. Like 90% of the time, I promise you, right?
Yeah,
how come you guys lost this? Right.
Because King got caught.
You got one shot, right? And then this is 4v4, you guys are losing, you gotta run. So you can essentially explain any kind of team fight in those terms, right? Most of the team fights. Maybe not all team fights, but pretty much 80% of the team fights you see can be explained in those terms, right? So yeah. Oh,
I know.
Okay, that was pretty good, even though this is 3v4 or 2v4. You guys are tanking tower. You guys are dying. How do you know?
Numbers, right?
Right. There are more people still, right? Even though you got someone, LeBlanc's coming around, you're dead, right? I don't even have to know. I don't even have to like watch to know what's gonna happen, right? This is what you want to work on is just map. pure map ideas. I don't really think you have any mechanical problems. I don't think you have any like opportunity problems, except when it comes to man advantage, right? You're like, oh, I can kill a Blanc, you go up and kill her, right? You can kill Zaya, walk up and kill her. That's fine. You just need to make sure that you know how many people are at the fight. That's it. I think is from what I'm looking at, is that's the biggest concern. Okay. All you have to do is count people, right? Anytime people are in range, you gotta count people. Oh, I think you're down on the block if you're not careful. Okay, you got a Rakan here, so should be okay. Okay, you can actually push this out because you have TP, right? But I think Rakan should be near the Baron, unless you guys are trying to kill someone there. Sure. But yeah, basically the only reason why you guys are losing is because too much 4v5, right? You would say.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the reason why you guys haven't lost yet is because you guys got some favorable fights. Wow, very nice flash. That's so worth. Oh.
Is that worth? Did she flash for me?
Right, she flashed for you, right? You would say it's so worth because she's more useful than you right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you baited out abilities and you still have everything up, right? So it's definitely good. Beating and engage is always. Oh, you're gonna die here if you're not careful.
Oh God, save me! Like assist pings.
Oh, this is free. Oh, it should be free. Should be free. Very nice.
Reset. Yep.
Careful about the Jarvan. What? Oh, Monka S. It's okay. Overall good. Oh.
And we have man advantage, right? Or
nope, you have equal numbers, right?
But he's like super low.
So what happened? Engage failed, right? That's it.
Engage failed.
And you guys lost.
So what would you have done in that situation? Just not fought, not stayed after?
This is the idea of, how good is this? It doesn't seem that great, but I wouldn't worry about this as much. This is just this is kind of more advanced.
The difference is if I wouldn't have gone like 1-4 in lane, like I would be cleaning this up.
Yeah, you're still losing this.
You think
right?
So?
Right, because how do you stop? She has ulti. You don't have ulti.
Okay.
So how do you win? You can't win, right? Even if she didn't have ulti, you're still losing, right? How do you know?
She just does a lot of damage.
Yeah, her W beats. You have nothing. Her W wins. So.
And I think that comes from an experience of fighting Zayas or whatever.
Right. Some matchup ideas. Yeah. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. That doesn't come up often. But the way to recognize the situation is, this is some kind of team fight. I call this team fight awareness, right? Okay. So if we say there's map awareness where you know where everyone is or where they could be, team fight awareness is you know where they are during the fight. Okay. So if you notice that this guy's dying, you know that you guys are losing this, right? Because this is much better than what Grexis is doing, you would say. Yeah, and the second part of it is you have no ulti, so you can't do anything. You have no ulti, so Twitch kind of needs his ult in order to do something, right?
W up on Kog'Maw.
Right, so
mana for rockets on Jinx.
Exactly. So yeah, basically the biggest problems was just there were opportunities where it could have started a 5v4, but it didn't happen, and then there were times where it's 4v5, but we still fought and you lost. Right, that's it.
Still need to work on that.
Right, that's it. And the way to work on it is straight up. Like let's look at some examples. All right, so let's say just go to a random time. It's like here. Okay, there's a fight going on mid. How many people are there? Okay, it's you have less people. Back ping. That's it. Okay. That's the first thing I see. And how do you know you have less people? You don't know where they are, and one dude's in your base. Yeah, all I had to know is how one person in base. Okay, is 4v5, right? And then let's fast forward to an example. Same thing here. Oh, 5v4. That's it. That's the first thing you should think. This is 5v4, unless you think he has TP, right? Of course. Yeah, that's the general idea. Is just counting people, and then okay, we got caught by LeBlanc. Don't worry about that. Same thing here, 2v1, because we saw Zyro was mid or something like that, right? You saw Zyro somewhere else, but straight 2v1. This is winning. That's all you need to know, right? That's literally all you need to know. First consideration is people. And it'll probably be very similar in this game too, I think.
Yeah, I imagine. Cause this one I get a really big lead, and this is something that I see on Kaisa that I don't experience, or I'm not used to experiencing on Twitch, Jinx or Kog'Maw, is like having a good lead early, or like being pretty fed and being big, and then not being able to carry.
All right, let's take a look. Oh, what is going on? Do you have like a Garen support?
No. This is 14 minutes in already.
Camille support?
No, I've got
Morgana. Yeah, I'm insane. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's just take a look at this. Hitting the closest guy, sure. Sure. Hold on to your W. Good. You can just kill it. Whoa, what's going on? Hold up. What's going on here? He's gonna ulti, so just aim Soraka. Oh, okay, very nice. You should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't worry about it too much. There's some team fighting ideas you can talk about, but just make sure don't let it distract you from the 4v5 stuff. Okay, that's your only concern right now. But if we want to talk about this for future reference, this is like you want to hit the closest guy, right?
Yeah.
So
like I want to get to if I can get on Soraka, that's the best.
Right.
But in this situation, I didn't feel like I was safe enough to keep diving.
Right.
At this point.
You don't have to press E though. Is the problem here? And we missed like a bunch of hits for some reason. And when do you want to use your E? I guess
as a defensive.
Okay, there's some cases to use it, but basically it's
mainly use it as an attack steroid.
Like, you need to like catch up, right? Okay. Or let's say you're gonna all in. You're gonna use your E and then ulti. So you don't have to E after you ulti, right? There's some cases, but if you don't know when you should or shouldn't do it, don't use it.
Okay.
Right, and then it'll be obvious, like, oh, they're running away. I can't catch up unless I use it, and then you use it, right? So it's just we just missed a bunch of hits here, but as long as you're hitting the closest guy, you guys are winning, right? So that's exactly what happens. You guys are winning. So we don't want to nitpick. We don't want to nitpick. Is kind of what I'm getting at. So it looks like this game is. I don't know what happened mid, but it doesn't seem like this game is really your fault, unless we died to ganks or something like that. Did we die to ganks in this game?
I don't know. I don't remember.
That's like the only way this could go bad.
Yeah, I don't know. But the game ends up where I start getting pretty strong.
Right, automatic win, 3v2, fast forward, we don't have to watch, right? That's all we care about is how many people are at the fight. Okay, their team is coming, you still want to fight because you have more people. Yeah, so Soraka's dead. Sure, you take this fight, automatic win, fast forward. We don't really have to watch this. No. Fast forward. You want to push out bot now? Okay. Oh, here we go. Spicy W. Okay, see, that was a good usage of E, right? Yeah. How do you know?
Because I'm closing the gap.
Right. Exactly. There's a logical reason. If there's a logical reason, then you know you're doing something good, right? We don't have to worry about mechanics or anything like that. But okay, you could argue Inferno is better than Tower.
Yeah, and that's what I was before. Like the only thing to prioritize, the only dragon to prioritize over CS or to lose CS for is Infernal.
Right. So this is correct, I would say. Why are we scared of this guy?
Because I don't have vision, so I don't know numbers. Basically numbers. My jungler's not here. I don't know who's over the wall. Ezreal's the only one that I know is dead. So
right here,
the whole 4 people could be.
When we look at the death timers, right? You can track them. You can pretend they're running straight, and you can track them however long, right? So you don't have to be afraid here because it's just you guys. It's just him, yeah.
But I don't want to get into a fight where I'm tanking Drake. And then
right, this is true. So maybe if you think this is not safe, then sure, back off. But your whole team is on the way, so I don't think you really have to leave or anything like that, right? You can even run into him and start hitting him. Okay. Right, that should be fine. The only time you don't do this is what he can one-shot you, right? That's it. So it can all be explained in super simple concepts, right? Okay, this is getting dicey because you have less people now, right? So if you guys lose, you guys lost. Wait, can you get it and run? Oh shit! Oh, you guys are all dead. You're all dead. You're on a run. Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, let's watch. Oh, someone went top. Okay, Sindri went top. No, it's 4v4. So they're chasing. Nice binding. You just hit someone for free. Oh, you're gonna kill everyone. Oh, you can even do dragon if you're crazy. Oh, nice W, clean. Oh, did you get it? You got it. Holy shit. Yeah. All right, so you won 4v4. Why? What do you think?
Because they, my team hit their marks and we were more organized in the team fight, right?
How do we say it in terms of what we did?
I hit the closest guy.
That's it.
Get focused. Yeah.
You hit the closest guy without any threat, and Ezreal did not. So you automatically won. And then sure, yeah, Morgana lands binds, and then we make sure we're not getting caught and stuff like that. But simplest terms is just we hit the closest guy, we did something. Ezreal didn't do anything. He didn't exist. Yeah.
Nature's like normal.
Sounds good. Oh, we can kill this guy.
Like this is the point. If I'm 8-2 on Kaisa, like I shouldn't lose this game. No
Seems good. You just kill this guy. You want to take bot. Okay, wait. This could be dicey because I don't know how you're supposed to catch up with him. But sure, take. Good. This looks fine. Morgana's on the way. Oh, you don't want to hit that. Oh shit. That was, how come we knew you didn't want to hit that?
See, I don't know, because I need to get close to him so I can attack him because it's up. And I thought he'd used everything on Garen.
So in this example, you can just hit him off the wall.
Can I?
Right.
Okay.
And even if you can't, what's wrong with standing here? He's like, his ulti is about to be over, right? We don't really have a reason to make this fight go faster, which is what hitting the plan is going to do, because you're going to turn into a race where who can kill who first, right?
Right.
And you can't kill him because
I can kill him quickly, but like almost 1,000 damage gets blocked right there because I'm still outside of his ulti. If you
right, so you can just stand here and wait, right? There's no reason why you have to face tank both of them, right? You would say. You're just not patient enough, right? So when we talk about team fighting, and we always say, did we talk about team fighting last time?
Not really.
Okay, so
because the games we reviewed before, like Kog'Maw, I don't remember things where I didn't have as much issue.
Like, right, I would say
long range ADCs.
You're doing good when it comes to fights. It's just when we see something like this, we have to re-emphasize the point that, you know, in order to win, all you have to do is make sure you're safe and hit the closest guy. So here we put ourselves in an unsafe position.
Being safe on Kaisa because of the range.
Right. So
because if I'm on Jinx right here, I'm just hitting him over the wall. Like there's no, I would never hit that like bomb if I was playing Jinx.
Right. You just don't worry about hitting the closest guy unless it's safe. Right. So this just makes you not safe, which is why you die here. Right. It makes it impossible to win because there's nothing you can do. They're just gonna hit you. Right. 2v2 is good as long as you're hitting the closest guy. So what did Ezreal do that you didn't do?
Hit the closest guy, stay safe.
Exactly, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing, right? It's the opposite of the dragon fight, right?
The Q, w.
Right, exactly. So we know you can do it. It's just I think you got crazy because there's a blast cone, and it seemed like Garen needed your help or something. But even if Garen was getting one shot, right? Let's go back to this. Even if Garen's getting one shot, you can't save him.
Okay.
The best thing you can do is still the same thing, right? It's just hitting the closest guy. And then all you have to do is maybe you can even do something like kite towards Morgana. You guys 3v2, you're winning for sure, right? Anything like that, I think, makes sense. Oh my god, he's
I know. Savage.
This guy's crazy. That was amazing. That was hilarious. That was good. Wow. But this is the last fight. You don't want to hope, right? You don't want to hope that for sure. So
just get out.
Run. You're gonna die if you keep staying. You're fucking dead as shit. Oh, you can ulti out. Oh, you're still dead. You don't have a tower. So, you know what happened in this picture? What do you think? Oh my god, he didn't ulti. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't have ulti. Oh my god. What am I watching?
I'm big at this point, so I'm like thinking I can do a 2v2.
Oh, he fucking missed. Okay. I mean, I guess if they miss everything, that was really insane. Did you mean to ulti right after he E'd, or were you just trying to get away from Singed?
No, I meant to do. I was like, I know he's gonna vault to me.
That was clean as hell then. Man, no, this is how you win 1v2 or 4v5 is you have some kind of specific plan that will win, right? So this is a good example of when you can do numbers disadvantage, right? I think it's fine because you know.
Just to leave Singed at that point, like I don't want to keep chasing him.
Oh yeah, of course, right? If it's not safe, don't hit him, right? The reason why you know this is good is because there's no counterplay for or whatever reason, right? There's no counterplay you can win. That's when you do 1v2 stuff or 2v3 or whatever. There's no way for them to win. So, okay, they get Baron, not really your fault. It's just a product of, what is it a product of? Your team lost the fight because they tried to 4v5. Right? It's all the same thing. Try to 4v5, feels bad, but shirt, okay, he dies. Get red, shirt, go top, shirt. Gotta make sure they're not coming from that bush, but, okay, gotta run, okay, fine. Seems good. Running down here. Okay, you see Singe. This is your time to start a fight, unless he has TP. Oh, okay, you want to help that fight for sure.
Instead of taking mid-wave.
Well, if there's a fight breaking out, okay, I guess it was done. But let's say there was a committed fight breaking out. You want to kill this big thing, and then you want to go home.
Okay.
Yeah. This is where
oh man, I get dumpstered here. This is like terrible.
Really?
Like, disrespect.
You should destroy him 1v1.
No, I know.
All you have to do is auto attack.
No, I understand that. Since is huge this game, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're winning this.
And then I missed my ulti, and I just get stuck. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my god, he's genius. He pressed W and he flashed out. No way.
Yeah.
Genius.
It's gross. And then no, he didn't. Even, yeah, I guess he did flash out.
Oh, you could have. Oh, you could have walked out.
Because I had like half a second to ult.
You could have walked out. Oh no. Oh no.
Could I have walked out of this like immediately?
Well, if you go away from the poison, right, then you can't do any damage.
Yeah, so I should have just walked up.
You just stayed here because you were confused after you flashed,
and
then
like 200 IQ play.
I wouldn't worry about this, but you definitely don't want to die to that. Don't worry about that. That's just a play more Kaisa kind of thing.
It's a mechanics issue.
Yeah, don't worry about that. You don't care about that. That's okay. Okay, what's going on? Okay, that's not good enough. You guys are gonna lose this. Oh, if you get here in time, yeah. Okay, there's no way you want to run. Maybe when Camille gets here, or maybe you can find some kind of crazy play. Sure, yeah, it's fine. Okay, this guy. What? How did this guy get so? How did this happen? They just stayed, I guess. I don't know. They're all dead. You can kill Echo after you kill this guy. Sure. Dude, he thought he could base. That's funny. All right, he's just dead.
And then minions take your turret.
Right. You can. Yeah, I think going back for the minions is fine, but maybe I would say there's consideration for a dragon here.
Continue to like take the next turret, right? Because the only person coming up is Morg. Garen's another 30 seconds.
If you wanted to, do that, you could have TP to the tower, and then maybe Zed and Camille could have done dragon. I don't know. This is fine. This is not something you worry about, right? Decision making at this point is definitely overshadowed by 45 stuff, mistakes. Right? Yeah. This is very much. Don't worry about it, right?
Like if you pause it real quick, at this point, I'm big. Right, the gold's on me. The team's gold is on me. My CS isn't like absolutely trash. I'm 12-4. Like I need to be able to put my team on my back and like do this. So I need to know like why. What did I do that made that wrong?
So take a look at this picture. What's happening?
I mean, we got 4. Singed is dead, so it's 4v4, 5v4. Right, except for Morg's in base, but she's close enough to start coming in.
Say it's 5v4, right? So are we safe if we hit the closest guy?
Yes.
Right. How do you know? See, for me, the picture is I'm not sure, so I wouldn't walk up, right? You would have to have some kind of plan, like we're gonna E out or something like that.
So I've got flash, I've got ulti. I'm like, okay.
Right, then you're good to go, right? You hit the closest guy, you're winning the game. Oh, and then you weren't safe, so we died, right? Or we should have died. You should have died, right? So this is the same concept for team fighting. Is it doesn't matter if you're fed, it doesn't matter if you're weak. It's the same idea. Is you want to hit the closest guy, you want to be safe, and then you want to hit the closest guy. So you weren't safe. So and the reason is, he's gonna one shot you, or this could be Jarvan, this could be Camille. This could be Talon. Doesn't matter, right? Whatever it is, that Echo is gonna one shot you or something like that. So we lost a bunch of HP, but we can still win this fight for sure, right? Oh, you can still win this fight for sure. Anything like W him ulti auto attack S0 E out, right? That would be a plan. Oh, you went for the snipe, the pure snipe. Okay, nice try, but this is it's like not much you can do here unless you kill them all right now, right? You can probably kill them all right now. Oh, rip. Feels bad, but the big idea is the same team fighting ideas, right? And the same 4v5 ideas. So with Kaisa, it seems like with Twitch, it seems like we didn't have any fighting problems. But we had some 4v5 problems. And same thing with Brand, right? No problems with fighting or mechanics, just 4v5. With Kaisa, it seemed like we had some team fighting issues, I think. And maybe it's because, like you said, it seems strange that we have to be close up, right? So let's see if we can see some team fighting examples for Kaisa to see if it makes any sense. But yeah, the whole big idea is you're going to hit the closest guy, right? You're going to be safe first, and then you're going to hit the closest guy. And then if you can find something better than hitting the closest guy, you do that, right? So like maybe ulting in or anything like that. So this is a loss, but maybe you can find something here. Oh, I remember this. You can't find anything here. I'm gonna have to scroll down. Any of these good? Seems like I got shit on.
I had to take a phone call, but I was listening to what you were saying.
You're good.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like just team fighting. So in that situation, would I have waited for the Xin Zhao ult to go down before I went in, or would I just have kept more distance from Echo while the GA was going on?
Right. It's who's gonna kill you in this situation.
So here Xin Zhao jumps on me, and then Echo jumps on me, right?
Because okay. So what's
no one next to me.
Right.
Not in the picture. Zed's off in the corner. Like I can see Echo like drooling over hitting me.
Right. So when we talk about are you safe? Okay, so this brings up the question: are you safe? Right. So how do you know if you're safe or not? If they do this, what's my response? So let's say Jarvan is
well to the echo jumping on me. Like I still had ulti up.
Right. It's we had no response, which is why he got this off you, right?
Yeah.
Is you didn't know what was going on. So maybe if you did something like we're gonna flash like on his E, and then you can auto attack, maybe that could work, right? But if you don't have a response, you're automatically losing, right? Let's say against a blitzcrank hook, and you have QSS and you're playing Lucian, you can QSS and dash out, right?
Yeah.
But what if he does it from a bush and you have no idea it's coming? Even if you have a response, theoretically, if you didn't think about it, then it's not gonna work, right? So here it's if you can't come up with a way to beat their attacking move or whatever, then you have to stay back more. Okay. Right? You should be out of range. So here is just you're going into range without thinking that. Like say for example, you're hitting the blast cone, and I think that was just you being in melee range, right? You need to have a higher degree of safety when it comes to fighting as Kaisa, I guess, right? Let me see if we can find some good examples here. Literally anything. No, it doesn't look like it. So many games are just, oh, here we go. What's going on here? This looks like a spicy one. All right, so let's take a look. What's going on in this one? We got a kill apparently. What's going on in this picture? This doesn't look good, but turns out that apparently it is. Why is this good?
Let's see.
Unlike, there are more people. What's going on here?
What ELO is this? This is Masters?
It's probably like Master Challenger, Diamond 1.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that. Oh, I got Julian here. It's probably a challenger.
All right,
so
you've got more people. It's 4v3, right?
Looks like 4v5, right? How many people do we have?
You've got 4.
How many people do they have?
That's right. We don't see anyone else.
Right, so it's 5, right?
So die. Was the top laner like still top?
It doesn't matter. They're gonna TP. That's your assumption. If you didn't see what happened, they're TPing down with ulti and flash, right? Okay. So and then in this picture, it's like
it's just really good.
We know for some reason we can kill him, right? We know for some reason we can kill him because he has no mana or whatever. So we're gonna go in, and then turns out after a few seconds, everything becomes more clear, and it seems like they can't fight. So we back off, right? But it looked like we had a play there. And then what's going on here?
And then you just immediately go back to the wave.
Yeah, exactly, right. Don't know where the jungler is. Maybe we can look for some kind of fight. So how many people at this fight?
3. 3 on your side, 3 on theirs.
Right, 3v3. Exactly. Yeah. So you hit the closest guy, make sure you're safe, you're good to go. Oh, actually, this was a scrim. I remember this.
Oh, you're so dead. You were so dead. No?
All right, so what happened here?
Okay, so he had a bad engage. He
Agreed.
missed all his stuff. So you were able to go in and punish him.
Automatically win. Batting the side that fails engage wins. Okay, so how do we create a failed engage?
You anticipate their engage and then have a plan to dodge it.
Right, so we used flash, right?
You saved your E. Oh, wait, did you flash? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right, so we turned around to debate and then we flashed, right? Because we know he's gonna do his ulti shit, and then good to go. That's it. That's all you need to know in terms of team fighting. Simple things, right? This is 3v3, so you have to do something different instead of man advantage, right? It's like, oh, who got more value, or who's chasing, or most importantly, whose engage was better, right? Okay. And then let's see if there are any more fights. What's going on here? Let's see these fights. This is great. Easy to see what's going on here. Okay, we're going in. What's going on with this picture?
You have man advantage. 3. Well, no. Let's see. Didn't someone just back? Where's Mundo at? Mundo dies, right? Yeah, so Rengar and Cinder are dead. They're catching Mundo, which means it's 3v3 once you TP in.
Right, 3v3.
Yeah.
It's 3v3, right? And then all you have to do is to the closest guy, and you're going to win, right? Or they even have less HP, so we can even do something better. Yeah. And then we see that if we ulti in, we can kill him. So that's what we do. And then that's it, right? Simple team fight. Hit the closest guy.
Top or take Herald?
Seems like Rift Herald is good, but maybe they can stop us. So yeah, we're going to push top. Exactly, right? Seems good. And then, oh, what's going on here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this looks like a debate. Just kidding. He's just dying. So it's just 2v2. They thought they thought in a gank. The reason why counter gank always works is because one side's chasing.
Right.
So this counter gank, right? Same thing. It's similar to the idea of failed engage, right? Because he's trying to engage. It's just slightly different because it's not like a clear ability or anything like that. They're just chasing in general, right?
Yeah, plus you melt Mundo.
Oh, okay. There's another dude showed up. That's kind of awkward. We might lose this one. Oh, turns out we one-shot him, right? So close, but that's kind of the expected result. He's gonna one-shot us. We almost one-shot him. Oh, I remember this. Right, this is just Kaisa Lulu things. It's not something you really want to take away from watching this, but you get the idea when it comes to fights, right? It's making sure you're safe. Maybe we need to see more examples too, but some kind of play we think will work. And then shirt, and then how do we get out? I don't know. This is kind of RNG.
Oh God, save me, dead. Oh, there's no way. Oh, that's sick. Okay, still dead, live Lulu things. Oh my gosh, no, you're dead. You're totally dead.
Yeah, I do die here, but almost got out, right? But it's all the same idea when it comes to team fighting, right? The reason why we know we can do this is how do we know we can one shot?
Because item advantage, right? I mean, you're level 11, 2 item spike.
So let's say we're playing Lulu Kog'Maw. How do you know you can one shot?
Because Lulu's gonna give me everything I need to do it.
Right. So that's exactly what we're doing, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
We had Gunsu's ready. So what's the plan? Oh, we're going to ulti after he dashes, and that's it, right? Yeah. This is kind of like a proactive team fight, so that's not really helpful, I think. Let me see another example. Any of these? Going on here? No? Any of these? I got an assist here. What's going on? How do I get an assist here? What the hell?
Oh man, why is Kindred so strong? Like, I feel like games where games with whatever team has the Kindred on it, unless she just goes full potato, she's
Kindred's pretty good. She got some buffs when she was already okay. So yeah, this is I guess is an okay example, right? Do you have more people? You know, not necessarily. So we play safe, right?
Yeah.
We're out of range of everything, and then oh, okay, we just hit the closest guy. We're good to go. So that's kind of how you want to be looking at fights. And whenever you're not sure, you always assume you're losing, right? Yep. What happened here? Oh, this guy just dies for free. Yep, right. So here's a good example, right? We're just gonna hit the closest guy, right? Seems good. And then how do we go forward or backwards? If you're not sure, you go backwards, right? So of course I'm running, and then
you don't want to take the CC.
Right, and then after that we can look for something else, right? Maybe we can hit the closest guy. Oh, looks like another opportunity, right? So that's kind of how you wanna play it. So what happened here? Oh, this is awkward. What happened to this one?
You're disrespecting the engage range of the.
Yeah, we got engaged on, so not safe.
Yeah.
All right. What about this fight? What's going on here? Oh shit! Everyone died. This is kind of hard. All right. So since I died, they're trying to do Baron, but it's hard for them to do Baron for some reason. Probably because they're gonna die. They died to a bunch of poke. Okay, that was not a bad engage at all. He's getting one shot. Oh my god! He actually killed him. Are you serious? Let me watch this. What the fuck?
So strong.
What? He killed him? Are you serious? Well, the whole team is just winning this somehow, so it seems good. This seems good.
Somebody catch.
This is just now we have more people, right? So this is just straightforward, brainless. All right, and then let's take a look at this one. All right, this is 5v5. This is 5v5. This is good. Sure, on the Baron, and then trying to hit the closest guy. Looking for a play. Don't really see anything, right? So
yeah, so you
gotta stay safe.
Because you had less people, right? You waited.
I didn't ult in there because
like you didn't ult in there right now because one Kindred ult and two you've got too many people outside of the pit. So
the first consideration is when you're using abilities, it's kind of like making a play, right? It's like when you make a play, it's kind of the idea of you do this. This is the point of no return. Right, like it's either gonna be good or it's either gonna be bad, and there's no in between, right? Yeah. So, you know, when you want to make a play, my line of reasoning is you have to be 90% sure it's gonna work before you do it. So right here, we're just waiting, right? The longer you wait, the better your chances, generally speaking, right? If you have an opportunity, it's gonna be later in the line. So, do I know if I ulti in here, it's gonna be 90% good? I don't know, so I don't do it. Right, and you know the other idea is yes, Kindred had ulti, but I'm pretty sure I forgot about that or something like that. So how do you know you can just wait? Graves is killing them right now, right? So if you wait, it can only be good. You know what I'm saying? was that if you wait, you can't go wrong with waiting, basically, right? So we wait, situation resolves itself. It looks good to me now, right? And then we're good to go. So that's kind of, you need to be patient when you're trying to do something, right? What would have happened if we went in there too early?
The Kindred you'd have lost all your HP.
Yeah, and then they're fucking just gonna gangbang me immediately. Right.
Yeah.
There's no way we're surviving that. We're actually throwing the game, I think, if that happens, right? So yeah, all you do is wait and be patient, right? This is the same team fighting ideas, right? Here we're safe. We're safe here, right? I would agree.
You're safe, but you're also not helping, like fight.
Right. We're trying to hit the closest guy over the wall.
Which is what I have an issue with. Yeah, on Kaisa. Whereas like if I'm on Kog'Maw, I'm just sitting over the wall, mowing everybody down.
Well, you can still hit over the wall as Kaisa, right? It's just for us, we're just looking for. We're trying to hit over the wall, and then we see that we are about to make a play. So,
okay,
right, it's the same idea though, right? How come we didn't walk all the way around?
I don't know. Like, why wouldn't you walk down?
This doesn't seem very good. All right. Okay. If there's anything happening, it's ulting over the wall, right? Okay. Yeah. It's like how do you walk through these guys? You can't really walk through these guys. You would say. So we're just waiting over the wall because it looked really good, and then we waited until we knew it was really good. Let me see if there's another. These guys. It's funny because these examples are very one-sided, because that's the idea, right? You only want fights to be one-sided, otherwise you're doing something wrong. Oh, this is feels bad. All right, let me see this. What's going on here? All right, what's going on here? Oh, this is another. See, these examples are so strange. All right, we're gonna take a look at this, but this is exactly what you did with the Echo. You versus Echo and Singed, right? Is you had ideas of 1v2 and you had a way to do it. So what's our idea here?
Wait, do you win this 1v2? Oh, you're a savage, man.
It's not even 1v2, is it?
No.
It's 2v2, and they had a failed engage, right?
You know that Twitch's engages his ult, and if you can get far enough away by going off a Lulu, then he's useless. He was
right. Exactly. Something along those lines, right? We're good to go. And then let me see if there's a better example. Just give me a 5v5. Nah, the thing is with solo queue, you never want to get to it. You never want it to get to 5v5 because you're always winning 4v5. Let's see what I'm doing here. Let's take a look.
You're like pinging that there's two bots, so we need to collapse.
Right. We just fight mid, we're automatically winning, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's literally 5-man Cinder stun or something like that, we're automatically winning. So what do you think is gonna happen in this fight?
You're gonna just collapse on them.
It doesn't matter. You just hit someone and you're winning, right? This is kind of how you want to approach the game nowadays.
So
it's just
you can lose the fight.
Yeah, exactly. It's impossible, right? We just have so many people. There's nothing they can do. Like it literally doesn't matter what they do. Like you can play however you want. You guys won this. You guys won this because they were fighting 3v5, right? Let me see. There's another example here. Let's see. Starting from here, this is 5v5, right? Something along those lines. Sure. Pushing mid. Okay. Maybe we can hit this tower to debate someone. Oh, this doesn't look too good. Oh, okay. Seems good. We can hit tower. And then just hitting the closest guy still, right? See how far away I am from literally everything?
You're really far away. You're not
right.
You're not
how do we know? How do we know we want to run?
Because
see this?
4v5. Because you're your top.
Right. Exactly. That's it. That's all you need to know. So 4v5, you want to run, right? 5v5, you look to hit the closest guy while you're safe. So 5v4, you can go crazy.
Not even being in like fading range. Like you don't even want to be able to.
You don't even try and bait anything because it's not gonna work, right? Let's say we're trying to bait Cinder stun. Oh, she's gonna flash stun you. Oh, you're screwed. Or maybe we're trying to debate Renekton and trying to hit him once. He's gonna dash through someone, flash stun you, right? So it's just there's no way you win 4v5, right? The indicator of winning 4v5 is you gotta one-shot someone. We have no way to one-shot someone, right? So it doesn't work. And then here, maybe we're trying to do some kind of fancy debate, but ultimately we're not really looking for anything here, right?
Yeah. You're just trying to put pressure so they don't go back up to the Udyr, right? And then make sure that you don't die so they,
something like that. We're looking for some kind of bait, but you think we can one-shot here? Maybe if they face check, right?
Yeah.
And then, looks like team is fighting some good fight, and then if you
jump in.
Yeah, if you see an opportunity to ulti, you're good to go, right? I think we're trying to kill this guy.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Hey, Lamau. But yeah, that's at what point were we in any danger? What do you think?
The closest danger would be when you were sitting in that bush and got vision on it. But even then, I mean, if Syndra would have flashed ulti, I mean, nothing. You
Right.
made it to where you weren't in danger.
We're out, right? Look at that. We're already out by the time they see us, right? So you never really want to be in any danger, right? It's all if you're in danger, you're joking. You're just baiting them, right? That's kind of the idea. So I hope that helped for Kaisa fighting.
With the Kaisa, which I'm probably not going to be playing as much Kaisa if I'm going to be sticking to Brand and Twitch for a little bit. But
right.
Kaisa's always a good pick if Brand's banned and we get a full AD team or something.
Something like that, right?
But yeah, it's good because I've been focusing on like trying to fade and still being able to auto attack, even if I'm not like trying to all in or anything like that. But that's been getting me killed, so it's good
right.
To see
Exactly.
It's okay just to not put any damage on it until it's
right.
safe.
You just want to wait, right, until your opportunity arises. There's no other way. There's no other way to really do it, right? Because if you try and hit someone and they have like a threat and you're not ready, like that Echo, for example, you're just gonna die, and you didn't really get to accomplish anything, even though you were trying to do something, right? So yeah, that's kind of how it works. So.
Okay, good stuff. And then yeah, big thing like I want to say most of my losses come out of getting snowballed on laning phase. So just being able to like give up CS for not getting hit instead of trying to get the CS and then trying to dodge.
So the two biggest ways to lose laning phase is playing the matchup wrong and getting ganked and dying, right? The other like 10
isn't really that big of an issue for me, honestly.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
It's a lot of it just has to it ends up being like getting or losing 2v2 if I lose.
And it's losing this just laning phase, right? So something like this would be like he's trying to poke you, and you got hit, so you couldn't all in for some reason, right? Or
exactly.
Something like this would be they're all inning and their all in is better, so you lost, right? Or this is an engage idea. Same thing is whose engage was better. Oh my god, he didn't take flash.
We won laning phase. Yeah, this Leona was a beast.
Nice. Let's see if there are any other examples. Something like this would be you got caught by bind. That's about it.
This was also okay laning phase. Terrible. I mean, we had all ADCs, and look at Lulu's items.
Oh well, it's not that bad, but
yeah. No, this one laning phase was fine. It was mainly team comp, I want to say on that, and then I got caught out a couple times.
Right. So if there are landing ideas and you say it's not because you're getting ganked, then it's matchup ideas.
Okay.
Right. So something like what are you trying to do in this lane? Oh, you're trying to poke and catch them. So don't do anything. Don't start anything. And then what are they trying to do? They're trying to catch you. Right. So okay, all you have to do is watch for the recon knockup. Right. And then beyond that, you can push, not push, last hit, whatever, based around that lane matchup idea. Right. So if there's any, it seemed like the only problem you had was against like the skill shot, Zyra's skill shot, honestly, like CC. So anything like that is if you have a way to dodge it, then use it. Otherwise, you want to play safe, right?
Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing. Since we talked last, I've bounced back up to Plat 2, or no, I think I got into Plat 2 promos twice.
Oh baby.
Yeah, I bounced back up into Plat 2 and then dropped like twice.
That's good. That's good. I would say for sure your full focus should be map awareness. Okay. Anytime any champions are getting into range to any fight, you count the number of people, and then you can give your team information like spam back ping, spam forward ping, right? Okay. Because I promise you, people do listen to pings, right? If someone is chasing and you back ping, they're gonna be like, oh shit, I shouldn't chase, right? Or if they keep chasing, that means they think their chase is so good they're gonna keep going. In which case, that's fine, right? So yeah, definitely map awareness is number one, okay, over everything. That's what I would say you want to work on the most. And it seems like brand is disgusting, so keep playing that too. Yeah. I'd say play some high impact champions. So Kaisa is kind of.
Yeah,
I don't know right now.
Board games are really fun and really nice. Laning phase, even if it doesn't go super well, I feel useful late game. It's just not as reliable as brand.
Agreed.
Like damage wise.
Agreed.
Once I start building Rylai's into other items instead of Luden's first, then I think it'll be even better.
Right. Exactly. So it seemed like you're already doing good with Luden's first. So. Yeah, that's what I would say you want to work on for the next week. This is straight map awareness. We want to see 2 games in a row where you don't lose 4v5 or anything like that. Like no map awareness related mistakes for like 2 games in a row. Is your goal?
When I bring you games, I bring you games that I sucked at. So there's good games. I promise.
This is true. It seems definitely I can definitely tell there are good games. Look at this. This is insane, right? So yeah, if there seemed like throughout all the games in the losses, it was just map awareness is number one. So take a look at that. Sound good?
Sounds good. Yes, sir. All right, Alan. Thank you so much, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
No problem. No problem. Good luck in your games, man.
Thank you. You too.